Hi friends, welcome to the daily PYQ masterclass. Guys, today I am going to discuss one important PYQ which can be asked in UPSC Prelims Examination 2026, and recently it was covered in newspapers. So this PYQ becomes very important. Guys, the shortest way to crack the UPSC Prelims Examination is through mastering PYQs. If you master PYQs, you will master the UPSC trend, you will master the UPSC mindset which is required to crack the Prelims Examination. Guys, let me show you which PYQ I want to discuss today. So guys, you have to sometimes analyze the mains PYQ also. You can see this question which came in UPSC mains examination 2013. You can see this question: what is the meaning of tax expenditure? Taking housing sector as an example, discuss how it influences budgetary policies of the government. So guys, this concept of tax expenditure is very important for UPSC Prelims 2026. Okay, you will say why this topic is very important for UPSC 2026. I am going to explain to you. First, I am going to give you the context why this topic becomes very important, why this PYQ becomes very important, and I will be going to give you the meaning of this, the explanation, and also in what terms the question can come. Okay, so guys, you can see here that recently Government of India has introduced GST reforms, and through this GST reforms, government is trying to stimulate consumption. Government is trying to stimulate consumption, guys, but there is a concern. What is the concern? That government's revenue can get reduced. Government's revenue can get reduced, and this reduction of revenue in government because of the deduction in tax rate is called revenue foregone. And as per Moody's, this revenue foregone can be 48,000 crores. So what is this concept of revenue foregone? How this concept of revenue foregone is related to this concept of tax expenditure, and how UPSC question setters can give you this question in the UPSC Prelims 2026. I am going to explain to you guys. So first of all, let us try to understand what is this concept of tax expenditure and revenue foregone. Guys, I have prepared this Optima flashcard which I give in my prelims mentorship batch for 2026. These are for quick revision, most important high yielding topics. So guys, you can see here I have given the context that Moody's rating agency has said that revenue foregone is going to be higher than 48,000 crores of the government, because government has predicted that it will forego tax revenues of around 48,000 crores. So guys, what is this concept of revenue foregone? So guys, first of all, this tax expenditure and revenue foregone are both the same. What is the meaning of this tax expenditure? It is not the expenditure incurred by the government. It is not the expenditure incurred by the government, but it is the loss in the opportunity cost, because government has given tax exemptions, government has given tax deductions, government has given concessional tax rates, government has given referrals and debates, deferrals and rebates. This is the reason, guys. Suppose the tax rate was 28% GST, on one item, and now government has reduced to 18%. So this difference 10% GST, government will lose that tax revenue, and that is called as tax expenditure, or that is called as revenue foregone. That is called what? Revenue foregone. Means it is the revenue which could have come to government if government would not have reduced the tax rate. It is the revenue which would have got. So basically it is what? It is the revenue which government is foregoing. Which is the revenue which government is foregoing? Government is giving rebates. Why government is giving rebates? Government is giving rebates maybe to stimulate the economy, maybe to create demand. Because when people have more money in the pocket, then people will spend more. That spending more will create demand in the economy, and that demand in the economy will create more economic growth, more jobs. So that is what is called virtuous cycle of economic growth. So guys, it indicates how much money government could have collected if such concessions were absent. This is very, very important, guys. So this is another aspect which you need to know about this, is that tax expenditure is covered under the tax law. So it is covered under the tax law from 2006-7 onwards. From 2006-7 onwards, budget 2006-7, government introduced first time the statement of revenue foregone. If you read the budget, if you read the budget, there will be a statement of revenue foregone, which will nothing but the revenue which could have been come to government, but government forego it because government has given some deductions, some concessions. Why government has given some deductions and concessions? To stimulate the economy. So guys, from 2007-2008 budget, this is a separate document. This is a separate document. This is very important. First time introduced in 2006-7 and 2007-8, it comes as a separate document. So guys, you can see this concept of tax expenditure and this concept of revenue foregone is the same. Both these concepts are same, and this is a very, very important concept of fiscal policy, and UPSC question setters are having a habit of giving you term based questions. So this is a very important term. They will give you what is tax expenditure. They can give you what is tax expenditure. Guys, you can see here every day I'm giving you 10 most important questions in my Lakshya series, which I'm preparing these 10 questions every day. I'm preparing mastering the current affairs and then linking to the PYQs, and then I'm framing these 10 questions. So on this topic, what kind of questions you can expect? Either you can expect a term based question, tax expenditure, what is the meaning? They'll give you 4 options, or they will ask you what is revenue foregone, and they will give you 4 options, or they will give you statement wise question. They will give you statement wise question. When was it introduced for the first time? When was it introduced, okay, as a separate document in the budget? Or they will say you that this tax expenditure revenue foregone, is it having any legal backing or not? Is it having a legal backing or not? And they may link it to the GST reform. They may link into the GST reform, that this GST reform may lead to revenue foregone, of up to 48,000 of crores. Guys, this is very, very important concept. And guys, like this, every day you are getting 10 most important questions. Every day if you solve 10 most important questions in a year, you can solve around 4,000 current affairs questions. These are not just any ordinary current affairs question. These are current affairs question linked to the PYQs. Like you can see here how I'm linking to the PYQs. Even I'm analyzing the 25 years of mains questions also. I'm analyzing mains questions also, not just prelims question. I'm analyzing mains question also, and then I'm framing question. This is a very unique initiative, guys. Let me tell you, I have cracked the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times, and one of the things which have really helped me is the PYQ mastery. Guys, I have analyzed 25 years of PYQ questions, and if you analyze these questions, if you practice these questions, definitely your chances of qualifying prelims will shoot up like anything. With this, guys, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Every day I will analyze one PYQ linking to the current affairs, either in the long format video, which is this video, or in my short section. Please go to my short section of my YouTube channel. Lot of important topics I am predicting. Yesterday I have predicted ELISA effect, which is going to come in next year's prelims examination. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.